also have a tough time navigating through the jungle that is shin pads? Well, if you do, I'm gonna help you today. Because whether we're looking at the super high-end pads that cost the same as a small car, the no-nonsense standard slip-in pads, or the more retro shin pads that have a Velcro closure and ankle protection, there is a little bit for everyone. But if you don't know which type of shin pad is the one for you, stay with me in this video and I'm gonna help you decide. If you want the best of the best, there is no shortage of very expensive shin pads out there, but fortunately, you do get a lot of bang for the buck. And typically we say that high-end shin pads, they are lighter, they are better in terms of how comfortable they are to wear. And most important of all, they also give you some of the best protection that your money can buy. And that goes for both the lightweight all-sport carbon flex, it goes for the adidas Ghost Foil, and it goes for the Nike Mercurial Flylite. But it also goes for the foam-like Puma Evo Power 1.3 slip that is weirdly enough really protective when you're kicked. And it of course also goes for the Rolls Royce of shin pads, the G Foam Plus. That is, well, it's basically foam on a sock that really follows the shape of your leg but then gets extremely hard when you're kicked. And yes, it might feel a little weird at first to pay that much money for something that's just a shin pad. But looking at the long term in terms of durability and comfort, and most important of all, protection, it is so worth it. But if you're not super hyped about getting the very best, or simply just don't want to pay the uber top dollar that it takes to get the very best, the slip-in pads are a very good option. Because they're decently priced at between 25 to 30 euros. You get a pretty lightweight feel. They come with a compression sock to keep them in place. And also, most important of all, they give you very good protection. So whether you decide to go with the Nike Mercurial Lite or the adidas Ghost Pro, you get shin pads that offer you very good value for money. And if you don't really know which shin pad to get and just want the solid middle ground, this category is probably the one to go for because it just works. But if you like it old school or simply just want more protection, the shin pads that have Velcro straps will give you a very rock solid experience with a shin pad that doesn't move an inch. And also, most of these shin pads tend to have an ankle guard, so if you really hate being kicked, this will offer you the largest area of protection. On the other hand though, these kind of Velcro ankle guard shin pads tend to be quite heavier. They're also larger and feels a bit more chunky. But on the other hand, this category will also be the cheapest, typically. If you do want to go down this road, go with the Nike Prottega, or the Nike Prottega, as I think it's supposed to be pronounced, the adidas Ghost Reflex, or the super old school, my granddad would wear this, Select Retro. If you want one of these, they will set you back between 13 and 18 euros. In case you don't like the bulkiness of the Velcro pads, however, but you still like the protection and want to keep your ankles safe, I have a little inside trade secret for you because I really love the Nike Hyper Strong sleeves for your lower legs. They also come, by the way, as just ankle guards, but what they give you is a pretty low profile, no bulk sensation that still offers you a very good protection around your ankle bone. So if you get kicked a lot or you tend to kick yourself a lot, I don't really care. This is a solid little inside tip. In short, what you need to figure out when you're looking at new shin pads is A, how much do you want to spend? And B, do you want them without or with ankle protection? As I said, you can get all sorts of different types of shin pads, but common for them all is that they do a good job of keeping your lower legs protected. Personally, I'm rocking a G Foam Plus and Nike Hyper Strong combo, but I'd love to hear what you guys are wearing out there. Also, don't forget to subscribe, reward me with a like if you had a good time, and make sure to spread the word by sharing this video with your friends. Now, you can win one of these. I'm signing off. Cheerio. To win the great G Foam Plus shin pad, tell me how you'd make the most awesome shin pad in the world, and dream big.